where I want to go. I want to go into service, do my country, and that's what I did.
I was tired of doing all I was doing, so I decided to join the military.
I just thought I'd do my duty.
I am overwhelmed by this.
I did what I had to do, but many people did far more than I did.
Today, a grateful nation thanks you for this.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome to your memorial, sir.
I feel honored and blessed. I think it's a wonderful experience. I never thought I would come here.
This brings a lot of closure to that and a lot of purpose.
A once in a lifetime.
If it was an honor, I'd do it all over again if I had to.
Made me smile. Made me think of it. That's what it's all about. Remember it.
Welcome to a special edition of 10 TV Plus, Reflections of Service and Sacrifice. I'm Stacia Nucken. Today we're taking you on a very special mission. 75 Central Ohio veterans taking the trip of a lifetime with Honor Flight Columbus, a day in Washington, D.C. to visit their service and war memorials. It's an opportunity to share their stories and for all of us to celebrate and thank them for their service. You're about to meet veterans who served during different wars, different conflicts, and from all different military branches, men and women, each of them with a unique path that led them to this flight. So we take you now to our nation's capital as their honor flight journey begins.
Today's your day.
No, today is my day. And this is the best part of the day right here.
For this Marine Corps veteran, the day is made right from the start, seeing the United States Marine Corps War Memorial depicting the Battle of Iwo Jima.
I've never been there. It's a dream come true.
Tony Campbell is a Marine through and through.
I'm a service guy, so I see this is where I want to go. I want to go into service, do my country, and that's what I did.
It's part of how he defines his life.
Get married, kids, and be in the Marine Corps. I am a diehard.
Even if it didn't fit the family tradition.
My dad and the rest of them are Army guys. But I don't hold that against them.
It's a tradition now. Tony began a Campbell Marine Corps legacy.
My son was a Marine, who was in the Marine Corps. Now my grandson's in there. He's been there 10 years now.
His day with Honor Flight Columbus will take him through some of the most hallowed ground in our nation's capital. A reminder to all that freedom is not free.
And today, a grateful nation thanks you for your service.
Oh, thank you for being, you've been such a, oh my goodness.
Honored here at his service memorial.
But it's great to be a Marine. Yeah, simplify.
Hoorah!
Yeah.
This trip marked a turning point for a female Marine Corps veteran who you just saw as she shared with us the impact of traveling with 6 other women who served.
This is Diana Lynn Braxton. I was 27 when I went in. You know, I was not 17 or 18. I was 27 when I went in. I'd done a lot before. I was tired of doing all I was doing, so I decided to join the military.
Diana Braxton says the Marine Corps gave her discipline and opportunity.
I got to travel. You know, I got to go to Korea and Sweden and you know, East Coast to West Coast, meet all kinds of different people. You know, it was just a wonderful experience.
That experience moved her into another male-dominated field.
After I got out the military, I became a truck driver for 21 years. So that takes a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication.
She doesn't think of herself as someone who broke barriers.
And I never think about it that way. I just think about just keep moving forward, Diana.
Diana says she's simply thankful.
So I wake up grateful, I go to bed grateful, and I'm so grateful to be here. So
That gratitude taking on a totally different meaning as her honor flight included 6 other female service members. At the side of the Air Force Memorial, Carol Rossiter reflects on her time supporting air power anywhere, anytime.
I was one of the first women in the Air Force to work on planes, jets, worked on jets, so that was pretty exciting.
She's seeing her service memorial for the first time.
Yes, I'm pretty excited about it.
Struck by the shape of the 3 stainless steel spires.
But it does remind me of the jet streams when they take off.
Honor Flight Columbus also giving Carol the chance to be surrounded by women who served.
I was in the Mansfield, was a jet mechanic, so we didn't have very many women.
7 women making this trip, each in awe of standing together.
You just can't put it into words because we all decided to serve our country, and it's just the best thing.
Wasn't a whole lot back then. It's nice to be with my sisters in arms.
Different branches, different roles, same gratitude.
I feel honored and blessed. I think it's a wonderful experience. I never thought I would come here. And to be with all these other women, it makes me feel special.
It's great because I didn't have sisters growing up. I had 2 brothers, one older and one younger, and so it's great to have sisters in arms.
You've got your sisters now.
Now I've got some sisters, yes.
Standing together at the Military Women's Memorial, celebrating the past, present, and future of women who serve.
we were out there few and far between. We were not appreciated. Some of us went through the same experience, no matter what branch of the service we were in. So this is very, very special to be with these ladies, to be here.
Standing together at the Women's Memorial, Diana experienced the impact of a sisterhood of service. It's a moment she will never forget.
I'm overwhelmed at this. You know how people will go to, the wall or certain other memorials and they're overwhelmed by it. I am overwhelmed by this, and I'm overwhelmed by all these ladies here and not having to be here by myself.
We found another unique aspect of this mission to be the family connections. Central Ohio families waiting to take their honor flight until they could go together. You're about to meet 3 brothers and a father and son who made this trip even more meaningful by being honored together. Brothers in arms.
I am here with my oldest brother, Daniel, and my middle brother, David.
Daniel, David, and Donald Wallace.
Daniel got drafted. David followed in the Air Force. Daniel was in the Army. Those 2 served, so I felt it was my turn, so I went into the Army also.
Sharing military service, now sharing the honor flight experience.
We see family connections sometimes on these trips, but 3 brothers, that's pretty special.
Thank you. We're proud of it.
We didn't get to do a lot together as kids because the age spread. I was out and gone, they were still in the house. And I mean, we've been around each other forever, but this is the first time we've ever traveled and went distant together.
Another family connection on this flight, the Wakowiaks, father and son.
We just had so many people just, say thank you, and, they couldn't believe that we were father and son.
We interviewed them here, a place of remembrance for John Sr., a Korean War veteran.
I just thought I'd do my duty.
Sculptures on patrol, depicting what is often referred to as the Forgotten War.
I don't know, it's sad, really, yeah. It's sad.
The Wakowiaks uplifted by making this journey together.
What does it mean to you to be here with your dad?
Just unbelievable, that he's still alive for us to both to be able to participate in this,
Once in a lifetime.
The Wallace brothers experiencing a similar feeling about their time in Washington, D.C.
So a day like today, when you can mark an occasion like this together, when you can mark your service together, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. Obviously, I looked up to both of them growing up. So for me to be the youngest and for them to wait for me, it definitely means a lot. And then to see all the memorials that we're seeing, it really tugs on your heartstrings.
And one particular memorial would mean the most to Daniel as a Vietnam veteran.
Well, in my case, I get pretty broke up, but the wall, Vietnam Wall, it's just too hard to, I mean, it gets to me. Observe it and then say a few words.
What will you say to those who we have lost?
Yeah, I pray that they got a, well, I can't say.
The Vietnam Wall bringing out the emotions of many of our veterans on this flight, looking for friends or extended military family, names that will never be forgotten.
This is Dale Hood.
James Allen Carr, Dublin High School graduate.
58,318 names.
I know it's the respect for these boys, men.
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial, a powerful reminder of those lost in service to our country.
We just saw you salute this wall. Tell me what's going through your mind and your heart.
All the soldiers that lost their life. Our heart pumps for them. That's all I can say.
And bringing back vivid memories of a controversial time to serve.
Flying home in my uniform on an airplane from Washington to Columbus might as well have been trash. It was like out of the way, or that's the way it was.
I wouldn't have worn a uniform. I was not about it. Unless I wanted to do battle, and I wasn't ready for doing battle. I wanted to get back to life with my wife and child. Very emotional right now.
Reflections of service and sacrifice.
This brings a lot of closure to that and a lot of purpose.
Finding the names of those known long ago.
My buddy, his brother, he died in Vietnam. I told him I was coming up here today, and I told him I'd bring his back for him. So that's what I'm going to do.
Bringing them back to life.
Mission accomplished.
And to be here today and to see and honor these gentlemen is nothing but heartwarming and respect. And just remembering them again brings them alive. Just bringing his name back. Made me smile. Made me think of him again. That's what it's all about. Remembrance.
Remembrance is a theme throughout the day, but this is also a celebration of service. The 75 veterans on this flight paused for a group photo during the events of the day at the World War II Memorial. That's where the only World War II veteran on this trip received a special recognition.
Welcome to your memorial, sir.
Celebrating service, recognizing living history.
On behalf of a grateful nation, Honor Flight Columbus presents you with this flag. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Only 0.5% of the 16.4 million Americans who served during World War II are still with us today, according to the National World War II Museum.
It's been a long time since that photo was taken.
Bill O'Bannon is one of those heroes.
There's not many of us left.
Bill impacted by that honor flight recognition at his memorial. And also by the changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier.
Everything there was so solemn. And everybody, the whole crowd seemed to feel it. It was impressive.
The group even getting a special Q&A with two of the tomb guards at Arlington National Cemetery.
This memorial houses soldiers' remains from those three wars, World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. And those soldiers' remains are unidentified.
We have memorials for all the branches except for the Army. Is this considered the memorial for the Army?
No, sir, it is not. It is guarded by only Army, so I do love to brag about that, especially to those Marines out there. Only the Army guards the tomb.
The day in D.C. offering a chance for these veterans to connect and learn.
Because we've all got different stories. We all can learn from each other.
And to be recognized.
Thank you all seriously so much for your service.
Another aspect that made the day so special for Bill, making the trip with friends. He's one of 4 residents of the Bristol Senior Living Facility in Worthington taking part in this flight.
Oh, they're swell fellows, yes.
I resemble that remark.
We met the 4 just before their honor flight.
It's a nice experience for us guys that have known each other for a few years.
And now they experience our nation's capital together.
Very inspirational and impressive, very impressive.
Navy veteran Phil Williamson taking in the memorial honoring his service branch and reflecting on the impact of the men and women of the sea services.
The Navy's taken a great deal of responsibility for the victories that have existed.
Our 4 friends enjoying each stop of the trip. For Bill Forloin, seeing the Air Force Memorial truly honors the heritage of his service branch.
It just captures the whole spirit of the Air Force, being on the leading edge of change and new things, so I'm impressed.
That spirit has stayed with Bill throughout his life. Honor Flight Columbus celebrating that service and each of these service members.
I did what I had to do, but many people did far more than I did.
One of our 4 friends made this trip with another mission in mind, to see a statue he saw in progress many years ago, the flag raising at Iwo Jima. Gene Howell met the sculptor Felix de Weldon in 1954 as work happened on site at what would eventually be dedicated as the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial.
I said, I'd like to take your picture. So he came along, he stood out in front of the memorial, and I don't think the memorial was completed yet.
Honor Flight giving Gene a chance to see it completed for the very first time, more than 70 years later. We were with him as he took in every detail.
Just the wrinkling of the clothes and all that kind of stuff, how to get that in so it really fits the picture.
Gene viewing the other memorials during the day.
The sculpture for Korea, where everybody is just dissolute and they're just very sad.
Struck by the stark difference in tones as these figures raise our flag.
This monument was not sad, it was strong.
Waiting 7 decades to finally see this memorial, Gene sums up the sculpture in one simple word.
Perfect.
After a day jam-packed with meaningful moments at the memorials and monuments in our nation's capital, our heroes return home. A huge crowd awaits our veterans at John Glenn International Airport. They're getting the homecoming they always deserved. So tell us what your most powerful memories of the day are.
Expect anything like that.
I couldn't believe that everybody was saying thank you.
Brings tears to my eyes.
Thank you. Little kids, grandparents, everybody just couldn't say thank you enough, and I'm impressed by that. They just supported us and were so happy to see us, and just could not be more enthused about the program.
It's like, look at all these people just celebrating me.
Head over to the nearest people and start shaking hands.
As a veteran, this welcoming is just overwhelming.
I feel honored and I'm blessed. I think it's a wonderful experience.
Welcome home. Thank you very much.
You just can't even put it into words because we all decided to serve our country, and it's just the best thing.
Once in a lifetime.
That is overwhelming to love.
If I had to do it all over again, I'd do it all over again. I enjoyed every minute.